So here's the real talk. Saving $10,000 sounds impossible when your paycheck barely stretches, but it's not. Not if we keep it simple, stay consistent, and stop overcomplicating it. Let's break this all the way down. If you want to save $10,000 in 1 year, here's what that looks like. $833 a month, $192 a week, or $27.40 a day. Most people hear that and instantly think, yeah, right, but even hitting half of that number will change your entire financial situation. Breaking it down like this makes the goal feel less overwhelming because you don't have to save 10 grand all at once. You save it one decision at a time. Start right now, not next week, not next month, not when the timing is perfect. Right now. Here's the thing. When you're fired up about a goal, that's when you got the most momentum. If you wait, then the energy fades, life gets busy, and the goal slips into the background. You don't need to start big. Just start messy, start broke, start tired, start scared, but just start. Even if all you do is open a savings account and throw $5 in it, that's more than most people do. Start tracking everything. Most people think that they have a money problem, but what they really have is a where did all my money go problem. Pull up your bank statement, look at the last 30 days, and you'll probably find fast food here and there, some random Amazon buys, subscriptions that you forgot about, interest from credit cards, drinks and snacks that add up. That right there is your $27 a day. It's not about being perfect, it's about being honest. Use whatever tool works for you. Use your Notes app, Rocket Money, or a Google spreadsheet. You don't need anything fancy, just know where your money's going. Cut what doesn't matter. Here's where people mess up. They think budgeting is about cutting out all the fun stuff, and it's not. It's about cutting the nonsense that's stealing from your future. Ask yourself, do I remember what I even bought last week? Am I spending this money because I need to or because I'm bored? Would I rather have this now or freedom later? Cut ruthlessly, not emotionally. You can always add stuff back once you hit your goal. Lower your bills. This part sucks, but it works. Call your internet or phone provider and ask if they have promotions. Shop your car insurance, adjust your thermostat, turn off the lights when you're not home. Ask your landlord for a rent reduction when you renew your lease. If you own a home, appeal your property tax assessment, refinance your loan, check for leaks or insulation problems. These sound small, but $100 a month saved is $1,200 a year. Automate your savings. This is the secret sauce. Set up an auto transfer to your savings account on payday. Even if it's $20, make it automatic so you don't have to think about it. When it's out of sight, it's out of mind. And that's a good thing. Use a high yield savings account, something paying 4% or higher. That way your money isn't just sitting, it's working. Use the 24-hour rule. Want to buy something? Wait 24 hours. Don't put it in your cart, not in the checkout, just wait. Most of the time you'll realize that you didn't actually want it. You just got hit with the dopamine rush. After 24 hours and you still want it, cool. Then try the 5-minute rule. Look for a coupon or a used version or a cheaper place to buy it. Impulse control is the real flex. Pay yourself first. Here's how most people do it. They get paid, pay their bills, spend, and maybe save what's left. Flip it. Pay yourself first before anything else. That means the second your check hits, you move a chunk into savings and live off what's left. If that sounds hard, that's the point. That tension forces you to be more intentional with the rest. Kill high interest debt. If you got credit card debt with a 24% interest rate, you're basically fighting uphill with a backpack full of bricks. Every dollar going to interest is money you could be saving. That's why I call this the 24% rule. Kill your highest interest debt first. Snowball it, avalanche it, do what you have to do. Once that debt's gone, that's hundreds per month back in your pocket. Make it visual. Print a savings tracker. Color it in. Make a giant bar chart on your wall. Put sticky notes on your mirror. I don't care how, but make it real. Visual progress equals real motivation. Cutting expenses will only take you so far. At some point, you need to go on offense. You don't need to launch a brand or start a business. You just need to find a way to make an extra $30 a day. That's it. Ideas could be flipping stuff on Craigslist or OfferUp, DoorDash or Uber on the weekends. Sell stuff that you don't use. Offer local services, cleaning, babysitting, pet sitting, lawn care. Rent out a room if you got one. This doesn't need to be forever. It's just a bridge to your goal. If you really want to go to the next level, get smarter about the big categories like housing. Housing is most people's #1 expense. If you're overpaying for rent, consider getting a roommate. Moving when your lease is up. renting out a part of your space like a garage, parking, storage, etc. If you own, refinance if rates make sense. Shop your home insurance. Ask about property tax relief. Now let's talk transportation. The average car payment is now $745 a month. That's insane. If you're driving a car you can't afford, consider selling it and getting something reliable and used. Pay cash if you can. Drive it into the ground. Save the rest. Also check your car insurance. A lot of us are overpaying and we don't even know it. Here's everyone's favorite, taxes. A third of your income goes to taxes. So learn the system. Use deductions, get a good CPA, start tracking things that could become write-offs if you ever start a side hustle. And here's a silent killer. Food is where most budgets go to die. The average person spends over $800 a month on food, and 40% of that is eating out. That means you're not broke, you're just hungry and tired. Bring lunch, cook at home, meal prep. It doesn't have to be gourmet, just cheap and easy. Leftovers are underrated. Don't kill your budget because you were too lazy to pack something. Let's talk about clothes and stuff. We all have things in our closet that we never ever wear. Ask yourself, what's the cost per wear? If you spent $100 on something that you wore once, that's a $100 outfit. But if you wore it 50 times, well, that's $2 a wear. Buy less, wear more. Be ruthless with what stays. Cutting your clothing budget in half could save you $2 a day. That's $60 a month. And finally, you don't need a raise to start saving. You don't need to wait. You don't need a perfect budget, a side hustle, or a course. You just need to make a decision. Saving $10,000 is about consistency and choosing to give a damn about your future, about choosing long-term peace over short-term convenience. Start small, stay at it, and don't stop. You'll be shocked what's possible. So let's get to it, and I'll see you in the next one.